Greetings and salutations, fellow gamers. Lukey P here with another episode of Let's Play Terraria. And we've built ourselves a little garden since the end of last episode. So we're just getting ready to to be able to do alchemy at some point in the not too distant future. And you may remember, for those of you following this series, that at the end of last episode a meteorite dropped, and so we are about to wander off and look for that meteorite. So let's see if it's in this direction. I do wonder if the I don't think it does show us it, does it? Not until you've actually found it. No. Okay. That's kind of fair. That is kind of fair. So let's start marching on this way. The little thing we've got following us, by the way, is a brain, which provides light. Which is interesting. One other thing we also did off camera is we made some of the obsidian we got last episode. We made it into an obsidian skull. And the reasons we did... I might as well collect some of these actually. We're going to need to build some more things in the underground soonish. Yeah, we've got an obsidian skull because we're about to go and mine some meteorite, hopefully, if we can find it. And that will burn us meteorite unless you have an obsidian skull. Rightio, well, we've now got a lot of stuff up here. I'm surprised some trees somehow got up here. Oh, hello, wrong thing. Because we didn't really bring any trees up here, so collecting these while we're here for and this is just a good way to get things to fish with. So you can see we're picking these up. That's 15% bait power, that's 25, so it's better to use worms, particularly enchanted worms or night crawlers or whatever they're called, if we can. But given these guys basically show up en masse and for free, some blink roots, they're not too bad a thing to get. So you can see there we've got 2 sluggies and 7 grubbies, and that was all just from that half of what we built kind of over there. So yeah, let's keep going. I guess perhaps I should say a bit about that garden I was looking at the start of the episode. So that is that was using planter boxes. Which yeah, you buy them from the Dryad for like 1 silver, which is basically nothing at this point, and yeah, you can grow anything you want in them, so you don't need the like soil, so I don't need to worry about the fact that water leaves only grow in sand if I plant them in a box. a planter box, so that's why we were using them. I think we don't have any glow sticks. Put the mining helmet on. Well, I don't think we're going to find the meteorite down here, but you never know. No. So therefore our conclusion must be that those various things are in the other direction. What I really could do is with keeping some of the glow sticks. But they keep getting stored. No. Okay. So yeah, so these cost like 1 silver each. You buy them from the Dryad. Could do with a few more really. I like to use the type of box to the type of plant I'm planting, but yeah, I only got 3 at the moment. So let's go this way. Logic says the meteorite must be this way because it wasn't in the other direction. The real question would be is what biome is it falling in? No meteorite yet. We're now in the corruption. I guess there is a really small possibility that a meteorite hit an island in the sky, which would be massively annoying because I've then got to explore the sky. Oh, for goodness sakes, where are you going? Still searching for meteorite. Starting to get a bit worried. May actually some of these trees are really tall, so let's take advantage of that while we've got the opportunity. Here. Oh, it hit the dungeon. Well, I never. So if we touch that, you see we're burning, which we don't want to happen. But what I do want to happen is to put on the obsidian skull, and all of a sudden I can step on these without burning. And I collect all these meteorite bars up. These things heading for me are meteor heads, and I probably will happily defeat a whole bunch of these because they don't give you much, but they give you a bit. And the other advantage is this is where we can potentially break into the dungeon a bit early. I think it might do. Oh, hello. Ah, so the dungeon... Ah, okay, that's interesting. So the dungeon remains. So let's kill those. So if I knock this out... Oh no, it's the backdrop to the dungeon. Oh, and I can actually now mine the dungeon. Yeah, I thought that might be the case because... yeah, we don't really want to break into that yet. Because the dungeon guardian will still be in place. Oh! Rats. This is what happens when you're tired and not paying attention. That was a completely unnecessary death. I wasn't wearing my armour properly. Yeah, really, really silly. Okay, so let's we'll go next time with one of those. We need to get back over there pretty sharpish. Actually thinking about it, if I'm going back over there, I might as well take something to build a bed and various things, because we need a little base over there to fight Skeletron with in the not too distant future. So we can restack the cobweb. We've got some wood. We could do with a couple of chests, I think. Yeah, blue. I'm just thinking actually an ice slime banner probably wouldn't do us harm. Actually, while we're here, yeah, we can build a space gun. than a ham axe, which is, so that's 75% axe power, and this is slow and average, and that's, yeah, it's a good little combo. Savage, that's pretty nice. So let's store that one in there, and that's both a hammer and an axe, so we can get rid of that wooden axe now. Let's go and sell that to this guy. 10 copper, hardly even worth walking over there, to be honest, for it. Okay, so we got a bed, we got that, we want a trapdoor as well, actually, thinking about it. That should do. Okay, let's return to the scene of our completely pointless death and see if there's any of our silver or gold left. Actually, I think we only lost silver, didn't we? Because we collect some stars on the way as we go. Oh, a couple of them up there, let's go and get those. The lens. Decided to do was also going to put... Oh, it's raining. So ironically, we actually want to go back to our base now, because we can now get all of those yeah, this is no, you know what, we don't need to go back, because actually thinking about it, we've got loads in stock. So what I'm talking about there is, when it's raining is the only chance to farm and collect the seeds for the water leaf plants. Which actually, oh dear, we've fallen again. I'm going to have to stop doing that. I think maybe to stop doing that, I'm going to put there we go. Let's go and stick a face monster banner in our crimson farming zone. to leave seeds here, which we can take advantage of. Very good. Oh, hello. So that's where we died. So we got that back. Me being stupidly arrogant again. So what we should do is try not to fall to our deaths first and foremost. But crumbs. Those guys do a lot of damage. Right, build it like this. Just get some stone so we can build a little furnace here or something as well if we need to. So let's get a nice little basic setup. So we want some wood on the floor. We want some wood up the sides. We want some on the top. Mr. Slime, very brave of you to bother trying, but no cigar, I'm afraid. Riley the travelling merchant has arrived. Now that's interesting because sometimes these travelling merchants do have useful things. That's where a trapdoor is going to go, because above this we want an arena for Skeletron eventually. Put a bed down here. Let's put a campfire down there. Let's build a workbench. A bit muddled. We're actually going to want to build a lot more walls, I think, somehow. That'll do. are getting there. Eventually we're going to have this built up. No reason we've done it a bit. Oh. Run out of wood. Let's see through the remainder. Perhaps we made this a bit too big, this house, but that's alright. It might also be a way to explore the sky above here in future as well. So we don't mind having the arena up a bit high. Okay, I think that's that. Shove a few lights down. Make a couple of doors. Put down some chests. See if there are any more water lilies which have spawned. Not water lilies, water leaves rather. No, that's alright. A lot of cactus there though actually. Start building before we get too many more copperheads. Start building, start mining rather. What I do is swap out for that. Tombstone, that's just clubbing up stuff. Defeated the 50th meteorite head, and that means we can do something a bit useful, like put up a meteorite banner. There. There we go. We should be one-shotting these guys now. Yep. You see, they do us less damage and we do them more damage, which is good. So yeah, we're now soon we'll probably have dug up enough meteorite that it might actually even cease to be a meteorite biome, but okay. I think we probably might have... Oh, what's happened? Why are we getting burnt? Don't we have our... Because actually one of the meteor heads touched us, maybe. I'm busy finishing asset stripping this meteorite, so to speak. It's proved very useful to us. Nearly there, I think. Let's dig down into this money just to get to these last bits of meteorite. I can't see any more meteorite spawning, which I think means we have mined enough. That's what was stopping me going forward. So no more meteor heads are spawning, and that is because we appear to have run out of meteor. So let's just dig a few of these little blocks down here we've missed. And I think, yeah, 265 is plenty, so let's return to base. When I say that, it's going to return us to this one here. Then I'm going to grab that from there. I'm going to get the gold copper from there, and I'm going to say spawn point removed. And if I do that again, it now takes me back to my original home. And I can see there are 2 little water lilies which I have the chance to grab. We can replant them, and we've got more seeds than we started with, which is how you basically expand your gardens over time. are daybloom seeds, which are by far the most prolific of all the seeds. So anyway, now we're back here, what we can do is we can visit our travelling merchant to see what he's got on offer. DPS meter. Fancy this is zebra skin. I'm not sure we have a DPS meter, so I think I'm going to buy that just in case we need it. Because more likely it's going to be for something else in the future. So yeah, we can build our new stuff now, I think. So where's our meteorite bar? Are we not close enough to it? Meteorite bar. Right, so we've now got 97 of those, so that's quite easy. So we want a space gun, we want a meteorite helmet, and we want meteorite leggings. And what these do, which is pretty awesome, is if I switch these out, so I would have less than 25 armour, drops me down to 22, but, and it's not, you see that's average speed and strong knockback, that's extremely, but basically I can then, which is kind of cool if you're fighting the brain or a bunch of other stuff, you can really do a number on them using that, and it works very quickly and very efficiently. Let's I would like to plant some more did we not get any water leaves seeds? Oh, there we are, 7. I would like to plant some more of these. Actually, I don't need to. I'll wait for them to get the better boxes, because at the moment I'm having trouble telling which one is what. So let's do store all of those. Let's go over here and say store all of those. Let's go down there and say store all of those. Right. We've got loads of acorns. Let's put them in with the gardening stuff, maybe, perhaps. Blinkroot seeds, we want to keep that out. I keep the acorns out. I want to store the daybloom seeds. Put the acorns in there. Let's put the meteorite bars in there. Carrying around a fair few number of things. Don't need that blood crawler banner. Yeah, getting muddled. Let's go and investigate the desert in this direction for water leaf seeds. This can be our first example of how we're going to, just so you can see how this one works. So see how quick that was, and actually if I'd had the full thing on, it wouldn't have dropped any mana whatsoever to have done that. Is this just an ordinary space gun? It's not a hurtful one or anything. Okay. So we've played for about 42 minutes. It's been a pretty successful episode, and I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Next time I will be... I'm not sure what I'll be doing. I'll either be getting an arena ready to fight Skeletron, or I will be going down into the underworld to try and get some fire blooms to bring them up here and start growing those. But we will see. So, thank you as always for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm enjoying playing it. I've done a lot of these episodes in a very short period of time because, like I say, I'm a bit of a binge computer game player, so to speak. I get a game I like and I play it a lot and a lot. And that's what I'm doing right now. So, hopefully you're enjoying the series. Any comments, questions, do let me know. I'm not an expert player, but if I can be of help, I'll happily try. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.